Hey guys, Law with Hollywood First Look, and we're here for a special screening of Merv coming to Prime Video. Now let's go fetch a first look. Good boy. To say, so many of your projects I revisit every year, but I have such fond memories of Christmas time with you with New Girl and Elf, and it was cool to see that this was also a holiday movie. So did that, how's the spirit kind of carry over with Merv?
I mean, I love the holidays. It's always been like something that's really important to me. Honestly, like when I read this script, I didn't notice the holiday parts. Like I just noticed it was like a great rom-com with, a really cute dog. But the fact that it's got this holiday element, I think is just a plus because the holidays are warm and cozy and bring friends and family together, and it makes you feel so sentimental. So I thought it was really an asset to the film.
When I inherited the script, it wasn't a holiday movie at the beginning. It wasn't specifically set at Christmas. And the more we dug into it, the more we thought, you know what? What elevates the story to be more emotional and more heartfelt? Actually setting it at Christmas. Partly because if you've got a couple, will they, won't they get back together? And you've got the run up towards a Christmas and the idea of spending Christmas on your own, that automatically ups the stakes. And so we spent some time converting it into a holiday movie, and that was so much fun, trying to think what would they be doing, what extra jokes can we get in, how can we create a Christmassy world both in the Florida set and in Boston too.
There's one thing about finding chemistry in a scene partner like Zooey, but then there's also the extra element of finding it with Gus as another scene partner. Did you find the way that the three of you kind of connected was kind of natural, or did you work at it at all?
No, we had to work at it, I think. Yeah, I spent quite a lot of time with Merv. Gus, I spent a lot of time with him before we started shooting, took him for walks, did basic commands with him and tried to get him used to me. Working dogs and household pets are very different. Like working dogs are very well trained, and so they are always kind of waiting for their next command. So it's a slightly different energy to be around, which is confusing. But it's really cool. It's really fun.
Zooey and Charlie are so charming in these roles, but then you add
we'll
Gus.
Put into that right now. Yeah.
Well, I was going to ask.
You should have seen him off camera. No, I'm joking.
I have to imagine the most charming person on set, it wasn't a person at all, and it was Gus the dog. What was it like having him around on set to brighten your day?
It's always good to look at that little mug, and it makes everybody just kind of relax. Dogs and babies make everybody melt, so that makes it very fun.
If there's any tension anywhere, the dog shows up and everybody just forgets it within an instant.
It's always tricky to get the right pair for a romantic comedy because you've got to love them, but you've also got to sort of root for the best thing to happen to them. And because they've split up at the beginning of the movie, we know we want them to get back together, but you also have to sort of see them in their own light and keep them separate for parts of the story. So actually having Gus as the kind of conduit to bring them together was really delightful. And it meant we got to have Gus, who's our Merv, on stage, with us all the time. And so it was great. I mean, they make a really great threesome, and it was really fun. Although, to be honest, Gus's, main motivation as an actor is whether there's a sausage on a stick as a reward for his performance. And Zooey and Charlie sometimes respond to that, but not quite so often. So
I'm just like Gus.
Yeah, exactly.
We've seen you do some amazing, badass choreography over rooftops as Daredevil, but the salsa really surprised me this time around. Tell me about the experience of training for that, prepping for that.
I had to train more for that than I did for most of the Daredevil fight sequences. Yeah, I'm not a dancer. I think that's evident in the scene, but I really enjoyed learning the choreography because it is still choreography. Now, can you make it look good? The answer is no, but I still really enjoyed learning the moves and rehearsing. I had to do a lot of rehearsals. Yeah.
I thought you looked great out there.
Thank you.
I love dancing, so it was really fun that we had a choreographer and then we had someone flying from New York to rehearse us, and then we had someone local to rehearse us. So we were able to really kind of get to know the dance, although he was supposed to know it better than me.
Do you have any dog vacations in your future plan?
Dog vacation? No, but we have 3 cats actually, and we brought them on a road trip last year, and the kids said it's the best when the cats come because sometimes you just get a cat sitter. It's kind of a pain to fly with animals, but road trip's great. Yeah, it's really fun.
How was it being in the movie, buddy? Yeah. Oh, bad question. I get it.